This is the unshakable mind. Listen carefully because this right here separate people who merely wish for greatness from those who actually become dangerous with purpose. Most people are not destroyed by failure. They are destroyed by impatience. They quit too early. They abandon the process too fast. They want results before roots, rewards before discipline, recognition before mastery. And the modern world fits that weakness every single day. Fast food, fast money fantasies, fast validation, fast entertainment, fast relationships, fast success culture. Everybody wants the harvest. Very few people are willing to survive the seasons. But understand this, an untrained mind always chooses comfort now and pain later. A disciplined mind chooses pain now and freedom later. That is the difference. Let me tell you the truth about delayed gratification. Delayed gratification is not punishment, it is psychological warfare against your lower impulses. Because your lower impulses will always scream, do it later, take the shortcut, relax today. You deserve comfort. One time won't hurt, and one by one, those small compromises quietly weaken a human being from the inside. Not instantly, but gradually. That is how most people lose their power. Not through catastrophic decision, but through repeated surrender to temporary comfort. You cannot build an unshakable life while obeying every emotion you feel. Your feelings are real, but they are not always qualified to lead your future. Ask yourself honestly, can you stay committed when nobody is clapping for you? Can you train when motivation disappears? Can you stay disciplined when results are invisible? Because everybody looks strong when the reward is immediate. The true test begins when effort becomes lonely. That is where identity is revealed. Look at athletes, look at martial artists, look at builders, look at people who truly transform themselves. Their greatness was not built in public, it was built in repetition, boring repetition, silent repetition, uncelebrated repetition. The world only notices the performance, but it never respects the thousands of hidden moments that created it. That is why many people admire greatness but never develop it. They admire the outcome while rejecting the process. And let me say something very clearly. If you cannot delay pleasure, you will eventually delay your own destiny. We now live in a world where attention spans are collapsing. People cannot sit in silence, cannot focus deeply, cannot endure discomfort, cannot stay consistent long enough to mature. Everything must be instant. But nature itself does not work instantly. A tree does not become giant overnight. Muscles do not grow overnight. Wisdom does not develop overnight. Trust does not form overnight. Even pressure itself takes time to create diamonds. Yet, human beings expect transformation without sustained discipline. That is impossible. So, what must you do? Train yourself to become comfortable with waiting, not passive waiting, disciplined waiting, the kind where you are still working while results are invisible, the kind where you continue building even when nobody notices, The kind where your standard remain high even when your emotions fluctuate. That is power. Real confidence is not loud. Real confidence is the ability to trust your process long enough for it to mature. For the next few days, observe yourself carefully. Notice how often your mind seeks escape, scrolling, distractions, excuses, comfort, validation, procrastination, and instead of instantly obeying those impulses, pause and train the muscle of restraint. Because every time you resist unnecessary temptation, you strengthen self command. And self command is one of the highest forms of freedom a human being can possess. If this episode awakens something inside you, make sure you subscribe to the channel, share this message, and join us every Thursday at the Unshakable o'clock. Because next episode, we enter a very dangerous conversation. See you in episode 17, The Silent Cost of Seeking Approval. And trust me, most people have no idea how much of their life is secretly controlled by the need to be accepted. Remain unshakable.